Alright, Battle for Wondla. So first thing we gotta do is get through the pictures for chapter 1, because you guys didn't get to see it. Alright. We'll only have the cover of the book. Get copyrighted, so I'm sure YouTube will take this down. Oh, bad at positioning for the camera. Pretty awesome picture. I mean, she just looks incredible there. She's totally gonna kick some butt too, you can tell. This picture. I think that's Otto. Got her Omnipod in there with some local flora and fauna, since they're both mixed. This is the table of contents page. I think it's interesting. You got some term things, and I don't know if I know what those other things are. The rest of the table of contents. The Battle for Wondla. Part 1. City Ruins. This is the chapter start that you guys missed. This is the thing that was chasing them. The sun in chapter 1. This is her standing and waiting for it to jump on the log. Awesome picture. There's a lot more pictures in this book, the final one. I think the publishers had argued that having too many pictures would reduce the value of the book, but he's an illustrator by trade, so he's getting away with a lot more pictures because it's the last book in the series, and they know people are going to buy it because people bought the first two. Alright, chapter 2, Fire. I think my arm is feeling better. Haley sat on the other side of the smoldering campfire. The faint glow of the hot coals reflected in the metallic infuser that he was twirling from a thin chain. The hydration tablet rattling around inside the infuser began to fizz. Haley let the chain go, and the infuser shot up into the night. As it came down, he attempted to catch it in a wide-mouthed container. The infuser ball landed on the ground next to him, sending little droplets of water in every direction. Maybe not, he added with a lopsided grin. You're wasting water when you show off like that. The condescension in Ava's voice concealed the fact that she would have been impressed with Haley had he coffee infuser in the container. Come on, you're not dazzled by my awe-inspiring water collecting technique? Haley dusted off the infuser and dropped it into the container. I'm just going to boil it for crystal coffee. He pulled a crumbled packet from his trouser pocket and shook it. The new Attica logo shimmered on the packet's label in the firelight. With his grungy sneak-boot, he nudged a half-burned log back into the fire. A flurry of embers billowed into the night. You want some? No thanks. I'm okay. Ava sat with her legs tucked up against her chest and her arms folded over her knees. Her clothing, though still colorless from her encounter with the spirit of the forest, was now covered in smudges, scuffs, and stains from outdoor living. You haven't eaten or drunk much since we've been out here. Haley reached over and grabbed a dead branch. He snapped it into smaller pieces and tossed them onto the fire before reaching for more. Not too big, Ava said in a cautious tone. Yeah. Haley grabbed the sticks. I got it under control. I'm serious. Ava's voice was firm. You remember what I said. Haley gave pause. Ava could see the concern etched in his dirty face as he studied her in the growing firelight. The look of concern gave way to one of frustration. I remember. Haley dropped the wood back to the ground. I just don't want anyone to find us. He finished her sentence. I know. You've been saying that for the past 2 days since we've been in hiding. He set his water container onto the fire to boil. We haven't seen Cadmus's war-bought army, or anyone for that matter, since we've been out here. Aside from man-eating monsters, I don't think anyone is going to... I don't care, Ava barked. Just trust me. Trust you about what? Haley gestured in the forest around them. We're out in the middle of nowhere. I know, Ava replied. What? Haley stood, clearly exasperated. Tell me what's going on. Ava buried her head in her folded arms. She said nothing. Haley sighed hotly. Whatever. I'm going to get more wood. He pointed to a nearby wandering tree. Then tell your friends not to worry. It'll be dead wood. He adjusted his flight clap to his shorn head and stomped off into the night. Ava watched the flames dance along the length of the freshly added firewood. In no time at all, the fire was ablaze. Before long, the wood would be consumed. It would become ash, dust, just like the ancient ruins, and Solus, just like Mother, Nadu, Huxley, even the beast trapped in the sundew, just like everything Ava had ever cared about. If I had the Wondla with me now, she thought, I'd toss it into the flames too. Back at the ancient ruins, Ava had almost thrown the crumbling picture into the fire, but Rovender had stopped her. Not that, he'd said. You must honor Otto, myself, and your mother by seeing to it that you find what is it you've searched for. That picture, a young girl, arm in arm with her smiling robot and parent, traipsing through a field of red flowers, was the life Ava had longed for. To her it represented a life of happiness. It represented a loving family waiting for her in the warmth of a secure home. She now knew it was only a picture from a long-lost fairy tale, left behind by a long-lost sister. She now knew that achieving her goal, finding her Wondla, might never happen. What does it matter now? Ava had said to Rovender. Now is when it matters most, Ava knew. As usual, Rovender had been right. It did matter more now than ever. Ava couldn't tell Haley, but she knew she could sense the intruders lurking about in the wandering forest, looking for her, hunting her down as bestial had once done. They will never hurt the ones I love, she thought, because they will never find them, and they shall never find me. Here's the picture for chapter 3, and that is the whole picture for the night, or chapter for the evening. Preview.